Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for appointments and resignation for April month. Session will be quite interesting and important, students, so stay tuned with us till the end. Let's start. The first question is, name the Indian businessman who was appointed as the International Monetary Fund's Advisory Council on Entrepreneurship and Growth in March 2025. So Natarajan Chandrasekharan was appointed as the IMF's Advisory Council on Entrepreneurship and Growth in March. Next, who became the 7th Secretary General of the Commonwealth of Nations on 1st of April and also the first African woman and the second woman in the overall to hold this position, replacing Patricia Janet of Scotland. So Shirley Ariorkar Bochwe, right, was appointed as the 7th Secretary General of Commonwealth Nation. Next, who was appointed as the President of the Federation of Indian Export Organization FIEO on 1st of April, succeeding Ashwini Kumar. So Subhash Chandra Relhan, right, was appointed as the President of FIEO. He will be succeeding Ashwini Kumar and he will serve in this role till 31st of March 2027. Next, mention the organization that appointed Shiva Subramaniam Raman as the chairman in April 2025, succeeding Deepak Mohati. So PFRDA, that is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, right, and he has been appointed as the chairman, correct, take a note of this, of PFRDA, Deepak Mohati, right. He will be in this position for the next 5 years. Correct, I correct myself. Shiva Subramaniam Raman has been appointed as the chairman here. He succeeded Deepak Mohati and Shiva Subramaniam will be in this position for next 5 years. Next, in April, ECC appointed Poonam Gupta as the Deputy Governor of RBI for the tenure of next 3 years, right, and she will succeed MD Patra. Next, who has been appointed? Next is, who has been appointed as the new President of India Energy Storage Alliance on 1st of April, replacing Dr. Rahul Walwakar. So, who has been appointed here? Dev Malya Sen. Next is ACC appointed Poonam Gupta as the Deputy Governor of RBI for a tenure of how many years? For a tenure of 3 years, right? And we saw she will here Poonam Gupta will be succeeding MD Patra. We did this question, right? Just a revision. Next is, in April, Chairperson of CCI Ravneet Kaur was given additional charge as the chairman of which of the following organization for 3 months? So Chairperson of CCI Ravneet Kaur was given additional charge as the chairman of which of the following organization for 3 months? That is National Financial Reporting Authority. National Financial Reporting Authority. Next, in April, who was appointed as the new chairman of ACC, Asian Cricket Council, during the ACC Annual General Meeting? So Syed Mohsin Raza Naqvi, and he will succeed Shami Silva of Sri Lankan Cricket Board. Next, who took charge as the 20th chairman of Man-Made and Technical Textile Export Promotion Council in April, succeeding Pradesh Dhodia? So Shaleen Toshniwal, right, was appointed as the or took over as the 20th chairman of Man-Made and Textile and Man-Made and Technical Textile Export Promotion Council. Next, in April, Daniel Roy Gilchrist Nauba Azin was re-elected as the president of which country for a term of 4 years? So Ecuador. Next, who has been elected as the new president of Gabon in April? So Brice Cloret Oliga Nguema was appointed as the new president of Gabon. Next, who has been appointed as the chairperson of the 23rd Law Commission of India, succeeding Justice retired Ritu Raj Avasthi? So Justice Dinesh Maheshwari was appointed as the chairperson of the 23rd Law Commission of India. Next, in April, T. Kaushi, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Dash, stepped down from the position after completing his 3-year tenure. So he stepped down from ONDC, that is Open Network for Digital Commerce. Next, Justice Bhushan Ramakrishnan Gawai will take oath as the 52nd Chief Justice of India by succeeding the current Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna. Next, in April, who has been reappointed as the chairperson of the International Cricket Council's Men's Cricket Committee, succeeding Anil Kumble. So Saurav Ganguly, right, he has been reappointed as the chairperson of the ICC Men's Cricket team or committee. Next, then ACC chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved the appointment of whom as the new Director General of ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So Dr. Mangi Lal Jat, right, has been appointed as the new Director General of ICAR. Next, identify the country where Duro Makot, a 61-year-old doctor and academician, has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of the country. Right, it is of Serbia. Next, in April, former Dash Secretary Ajay Bhushan Pandey was appointed as the Vice President of AIIB, that is Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, right? Vice President of the Investment Solutions at AIIB. Who, right? So, former Dash. So, he is a former Finance Secretary Ajay Bhushan Pandey, appointed as the Vice President of the Investment Solutions at the AIIB. Next, Saikom Maribai Chanu, the Tokyo 2020 Olympic silver medalist, was elected as the chairperson of the Athletics Commission of which sports governing body in India, right? That is for Indian Weightlifting Federation. Next, who has been appointed as the new chairman and managing director of Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in April, succeeding Biju George. So, Jagmohan was appointed as the new chairman and managing director of Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. Next, in April, Sandeep Singh was appointed as the CEO of which digital first NBFC regulated by RBI. So, Trillion Loans Fintech Private Limited was appointed as the CEO of NBFC, which first digital NBFC that is regulated by RBI, and that is Trillion Fintechs Private Limited. Next, in April, who was appointed as the interim chairman of World Economic Forum, succeeding the resignation of Klaus Schwab. So, Peter Brackbeck Letmate was appointed as the interim chairman of World Economic Forum. Next, who is appointed as the new chairman of Air India Express following the resignation of Campbell Wilson, who had been serving as the chairman since June 2022. So, Nipun Agarwal has been appointed as the new chairman of Air India Express. He will be succeeding Nipun Agarwal, right? Campbell Wilson will be succeeding Nipun Agarwal. Sorry, Nipun Agarwal will be succeeding Campbell Wilson. Next, in April, ACC approved the reappointment of T. Ravi Shankar as the Deputy Governor of RBI. What is the duration of the extension granted to him? The extension here is for 1 year. Next, who among the following Indian industrialist was inducted into the World Bank's Group Private Sector Investment Lab in April to support private sector growth and job creation in developing countries? So, Sunil Bharti Mittal. Next, in April, ACC made a major senior level key bureaucratic change across ministries and departments. Senior bureaucrat Bhavnesh Kumar has been appointed as the CEO of Dash, with Keshav Kumar Pathak being named as the additional secretary in the cabinet secretariat. So here, senior bureaucrat Bhavnesh Kumar has been appointed as the chief executive officer of UIDAI, that is Unique Identification Authority of India, and Keshav Kumar Pathak appointed as the additional secretary in the cabinet secretariat. Next, ACC appointed whom as the chairman and managing director of REC Limited, formerly known as Rural Electrification Corporation Limited under the Ministry of Power. So, Jitendra Srivastav has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of REC Limited. He will be succeeding Vivek Kumar Devangan. Next, which organization assumed the lead role of the International Charter Space and Major Disasters, placing it at the strategic center of coordinating global disaster response efforts using space-based assets in April 2025? It is ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. Next, Reliance Industries Limited has appointed Dash as an executive director and has become the first Indian company to surpass Dash in total equity. So, has appointed Anant Ambani as the executive director, who was earlier the non-executive director, and now he became the executive director. And here Reliance Industries Limited became the first company to surpass 10 lakh crore rupees. So these are your important current affairs, students. Now let's move to the revision part. According to the April 2025 report by Moody's rating on emerging market, what is the projected growth of India's GDP for FY26? So Moody, they are projecting India will be growing by 6.5% in FY26. Next, which state's forest department in India released the synchronized vulture survey 2025, that is talking about the vulture population across the part of southern India, and it is saying that there has been a growth. That means the population of the vultures in India has grown. So question asked is, which state's forest department it is? It is Tamil Nadu State Forest Department, right? Also take a note of this. And this is the third population estimation survey on vultures that was done. And there are approximately 390 vultures that are to be found in Tamil Nadu. Next, on 8th of April, UNESCAP, that is United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, they have released Economic and Social Survey of Asia and the Pacific 2025. What percentage of the annual GDP loss has been projected by UNESCAP in 1/3 of Asia Pacific countries due to the climate related disasters? So what percentage has been allocated, or how much percent of the annual GDP here the loss has been projected by UNECAP, correct? So how much percent it is? It is almost 6% that has been projected here. Also, as we saw, India's GDP forecast for 2025 is also 6.5%, and inflation has also eased down to 4.3 to 4%. Next, in April, the Ministry of Panchayati Raj, they have released the first Panchayat Advancement Index, PAI. It is a baseline report that is talking about the sustainable development goals that are being followed by the panchayats at the grassroots level, right? The initiatives they are taking, the development we are seeing in those panchayats, right? And the action plan they are promoting. Question asked is, identify the state that is not among the top 5 performers in this particular report. So among the following, it is Gujarat that secured the first position, then Telangana, it is on second, Tripura is on third position, Maharashtra is on fourth position, UP is on fifth position, and Tamil Nadu is not among the top 5 here. Next, which of the following airports is not in the list of the top 5 airports announced at the Skytrax World Airports Award 2025 held in Madrid, Spain? So Hong Kong International Airport is not in the list of the top 5 airports here announced, right? Singapore Changi Airport on the first position, Doha Hamad International Airport on the second position, and Tokyo Haneda Airport on the third position. Next, Moody's Analytics, this is a subsidiary of Moody Corporation. They have revised the India's GDP growth forecast for CY25, that is calendar 25, down to what percentage? So they have reduced the growth here to 6.1%. Earlier they were projecting it to grow by 6.4%, but now we have seen a reduction of almost 30 basis points. Next, as per the report released in April by Niti Aayog, India's hand and power tools trade is a part of the global market currently that is valued at $100 billion. Question asked here is that the global market is projected to expand to dash by 2035. So here this hands and tool and India's hands and power tool trade, it is that is $100 billion currently valued. It is expected that it will be $150 billion by the year 2030 in the next 10 years. And India can achieve a $25 billion plus trade in exports in the next 10 years. Next, what is the, I correct myself, I think I have mentioned wrong. It is not $150 billion, but it will be $190 billion. Option 3 is right here, right? Next, what is the estimated total value of India's export that includes your both merchandise and service for FY25 as per the Ministry of Commerce and Industry released in April 2025. So what is the estimated total value of India's export? It is $820.93 billion. If we talk about the merchandise export for FY25, it stood at $437.42 billion, right? Similarly, this is export we are talking about. merchandise export. And if we talk about the merchandise import, it stood at $720.24 billion. Next is, which country was India's largest trading partner in FY25 with bilateral trades reaching $131.84 billion? So which is this country? It is United States of America, USA, right? And China was on the second position with $127.7 billion, while UAE, we are at $100.5 billion, right? This amount, right, this is the bilateral trade amount, right? That means both import and export. Next, which Indian airport secured the 9th position in the passenger category in the world's busiest airport ranking released by Airports Council International World in April 2025? It is Indira Gandhi International Airport of New Delhi, right? They have secured the 9th position in the passengers category in the world's busiest airport, right? Take a note of this. And it is USA's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, that is the world's busiest airport, and they are handling over 108 million passengers annually. Correct? They handled this in 2024 to be precise. Next, mention the organization that released the State of the Social Protection Report, the 2 billion person challenge in April, highlighting that 3 out of 4 people in low income countries lack access to social protection service. So mention that organization. Which is that organization? It is World Bank. This organization has released this report, and 3 out of 4 people in the low income countries, they have no access to social protection services. One more thing, remember, this report was developed by World Bank's Aspire. What is Aspire? It is Atlas of Social Protection Indicators of Resilience and Equity team. So Aspire team developed it. Next, what is the projected growth rate of Indian economy for calendar year 25 as per the report, that is Trade and Development Foresights for 2024 released by UNCTAD? So projection is about 6.5%. Next, in April, which organization released the Global Education Monitoring Report revealing that only 60% of the countries have legislations or standards regulating foods and beverages in schools, raising concerns over the global commitments to student health? So which is this organization we are talking about? It is UNESCO. Correct? Next is, which of the following institutions is not among the top 5 in the 2025 Asia University Rankings released by Times Higher Education? So, which of the following institution is not among the top 5? It is IISc Bengaluru. If we look about the top 5, Tsinghua University of China secured first position. Then Peking University of China second position. National University of Singapore third position. Nanyang Technological University of Singapore fourth position. And the University of Tokyo on the fifth position. Next, as per the World Bank report, that is India Poverty and Equity Brief for April 25, India's extreme poverty, that is people living on less than $2.15 per day, has dropped to what percentage in 22-23 from 16.2% in 2011-12. So from 16.2% it has reduced drastically to 2.3%. The report further showed that 17.1 crore people, they have been lifted out of extreme poverty, and almost 37.8 crore people, they have moved above the broader poverty. Next, mention the organization that launched a report, World Social Report 2025, a new policy consensus to accelerate social progress in April 2025. So this report was released by United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, and around 60%, according to this report, around 60% of the global population, they face economic insecurity, while over 690 million people, they continue to live in the extreme poverty. This we are talking about globally. Next, as per Asian Development Bank, they collaborated with the World Economic Forum and they have released a report, ETRA, that is your Energy Transition Readiness Assessment. This is for the developing Asia and the Pacific. This report stated that clean energy investment in the developing Asia has surged by over 900% from 2013 to 2023, reaching how much value in 2023? So it has reached to $729.4 billion. Correct? Take a note of this. And we have seen a surge of almost 900% here.